Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And today I've come back to the beautiful Kimber Edge in the West Midlands, and this is going to be my last video from here because tomorrow I head back north, and which I have to say I'm really excited about. For a couple of reasons. It means my dad's on the mend, and it means I'll get home, see the kids, see the family, and get back to Northumberland, which I just can't wait to do, to be honest. But you know, Kimber Edge has become such a special place to me over the last few weeks, and really it's totally been my sanctuary. And if you've watched my landscape photography is good for your health video, you'll fully understand why. You know, so it's bittersweet that I'm leaving, but on the other hand, it's great to be heading back. So anyway, I thought I'd do one last video here, and what I'm going to do, I just need to get out shooting. Sometimes you just need to do this. So I'm going to set myself a 1 hour photo challenge. Now I've done this before, I've done a city one, I've done a coast one. I've never done a woodland one. So that's the plan. I'm going to set my time for 1 hour, and I'm just going to see what I can photograph in that 1 hour. And yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. Okay, so I'm just taking the first shot. You notice there's a 2 second self timer on there, just to avoid a little bit of camera shake. I've fitted the Samyang 35mm 1.8 lens, which I've set at 1.8. Really, I'm just trying to throw the black background out a little bit, to really just add a bit more atmosphere to it. You know, really, it's not perfect, it's okay. It's not a bad little shot, it's not brilliant, but you know. Anyway, I hope this footage isn't too shaky. I'm using the Sony ZV-1 handheld on a little tripod. You know, time is of the essence today. I've got 1 hour to shoot this, so apologies now if the footage is a bit like wobbly. But you know, first shot's in the bag, I'm feeling good, 59 minutes left, let's go. So why do I do these photo challenges? You know, why set myself for the limit of 1 hour? Well, the reality is, I came to the conclusion that quite often you've only got a small pocket of time to actually go out shooting, which I've got today really. I've got to get back and do things for my dad. So by setting yourself a limit of 1 hour, it just makes you work really hard. You know, you're constantly looking for new compositions, and you know, I'm not going to say we're going to get amazing award-winning shots or anything, you know, no portfolio shots, but you know, it's all good practice, and I think photography is just about practice. Here comes the rain. I'm hoping this camera holds up. The vlogging camera, it took a tumble a few weeks ago. But yeah, you know, all adds to the atmosphere. And let's face it, sometimes when you go out, and that time you go out, it's raining. So what do? Do you stop at home and not do anything, or do you actually just get out and try and make something? So here we are. I'll stop waffling, let's carry on walking. See you later. Well, that's another one in the bag. It's not an amazing shot, but you know, it is what it is. And the thing is, if you've only got 1 hour to shoot, you really have to try and choose your location based on the weather conditions. You know, it's a bit drizzly today, grey, damp, a bit meh, to be honest. Perfect for woodland photography, and that's the amazing thing. If I came here when it was bright sun, it would be quite naff. But because it's so dull, it's actually quite nice for woodland, you know, it keeps the contrast down. But you know, in these sort of conditions, going to shoot a big vista would be an absolute waste of time, really. So, you know, if you only got 1 hour, try and base where you're visiting around the conditions. Anyway, I haven't got time to stand around talking. Time to go. Next shot. For some peculiar reason, I've just wasted 5 minutes taking a shot of me walking through woodland. Probably just so somebody can leave a comment saying another shot of somebody walking through woodlands. But you know what? It made me happy. Lucky find. I've just found a little bit of splash of colour here, a bit of gorse flowering. It adds something to, you know, the drabness of the day. But in all fairness, it's not a bad day. It's perfect for woodland photography. It's nice to have a bit of a walk around. The rain stopped, so you know, what more can you ask for? So anyway, enough waffling. Onwards. I'm not sure if you can see that super cool tree behind me. Just there, nice and green. And what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to come back a little bit. I've put my kit zoom on, and I'm going to set it at 60mm to try and compress the perspective down a little bit, and hopefully make more of that. I don't know if it's going to work, but you know, we'll give it a try, and I'll put the shot up now. Well, that didn't work. It was a good try, but you know, I need a bigger lens really. I need a for the Sony. I do need a good telephoto lens, you know, something up to the 200 mark. But the problem is, because the camera's quite compact, as you can see, the idea of putting a super big zoom lens on really sort of defeats the point of travelling light. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Sony had to release some sort of compact zoom with a bit more range on it, you know. I don't know if they will. Anyway, I looked in the other direction. I took that shot. It was a bit naff. But I turned round and over that way, I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a patch of, I think it's silver birch. I'm going to switch my camera to 16:9. I did put it to square format for the last couple of shots. It just seemed to work, keep the simplicity going. And I'm going to 16:9 for this and see what I can do. But really, I think with woodland photography, a lot of it is about sort of simplifying your compositions. Hence why I went to a square composition, because it made life a little bit simpler. And hence why I shot at 1.8 early, you know, really to try and sort of simplify things by throwing the background a touch. That's why mist works so well in woodland. But anyway, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to try 16:9 and let's have a look, see if it works. I'll put the shot up now. Well, again, that was a pleasant enough little shot, but you know, I just needed a bigger zoom and maybe a better pocket of woodland, but it is what it is. I've enjoyed taking the shot, and as I said when I was doing that little bit of walking and being a bit daft, that really, it's a good idea to shoot for yourself and not to shoot for other people. So if I take a shot and I enjoy taking it, sometimes even if the results are a bit naff, it doesn't actually really matter, because I've still got something from it, and you know, I will have learned from it. Anyway, I've composed another one. I'm not sure if you can see here. Basically, I've gone back to square for this one, and it's a nice little bit of an abstract. I've got to the minimum focusing I can do with this lens, and I'm going to take the shot. Now I'm genuinely excited by this one. It's another abstract, it's another square. As I took that shot, I could see this tree in the distance, and really it's all the moss and stuff growing on the bottom contrasting with the tree bark, and I think this could actually be a really nice one. The nice vibrant moss is giving a bit of greenery, the reds of the tree. F13, I may change that. No, I'll leave it F13. ISO 100. And this actually, I think this is going to be the shot of the video. I think I like this one. I'm going to put it up now. Fingers crossed that I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. I'm going to take it again. I've just had a very quick look at the image. It's a bit soft as the tree, sort of the curve of the tree, the curvature of the tree, and basically the depth of field. Because as you get closer, your depth of field generally decreases, so you're going to have to use a higher F number to try and get more in focus. So whilst it does appear quite flat from a distance, as you get closer, as I say, I've gone to F80 and I'm going to try that. And I'm conscious I'm losing a lot of time by taking this shot, but I think it's a good one. I think it's worth it. Now I'm going F18, and I'm also trying F20. If I had more time, and if I wasn't sort of processing all these images on my iPad, I would consider focus stacking this one, I think. It's a nice shot. I think it would be justifiable. And as I said, the lighting conditions are absolutely perfect for this kind of thing. But let's have a look at that one. Right, I found a belt of a tree just behind me, just there. I think it's going to be a square crop again. I'm going to see what I can do. And then I'm going to try and get to Nanny's Rock. I've got about 18 minutes left. He's pushing it. I'm going to be quite gutted if I don't get to Nanny's Rock before the time runs out, to be honest. So anyway, let's get this one in the bag. I'll put the shot up now. Right, I'm not sure you can see Salfella behind me, but it's another wonderfully atmospheric tree. Yeah, I'm going to frame this one up. Probably square again. I don't know. I'll see what it's like. You'll find out when I put the shot up now. Well, as you can see, I've taken a couple of this tree. It's quite chaotic, but I kind of like that. I quite trying to tame the chaos down a little bit. And I love the greens going on, you know. It's all about that splash of colours. Again, if this was sunny, these greens would be nowhere near as vibrant, really, because it'll all be a bit washed out. There'll be too much contrast going on. Because there's no contrast, it's no chance for the colours to really pop. Anyway, I've got 10 minutes left, so I'm going to go for it. Nanny Rock, can I do it? Let's find out. Okay, I've got 5 minutes left, and I've got a decision to make, really. I reckon it's probably going to take me nearly 5 minutes to get to Nanny Rock, which means by the time I get there, my buzzer's going to go off, and that means it's challenge over. So in my last 5 minutes, I've got a fairly decent pocket of woodland around me. You know, the woodland's all nice. You just want to find something, you know, it's sort of taming the chaos, isn't it? So really I have to make the decision whether I'm going to march down there and try and grab something, or if I try and make something here instead. And I think, keeping in the theme of the whole video, It's all woodland. The rocks are cool, you know, it's a cool cave, but yeah, I'm going to make something here, so no time to talk. Okay, I'm really struggling this shot. I've composed something, it's not brilliant. I'm going to get it. I can't have very long left, I'm not sure how. Let's have a look. Ah! Well, that's it then, that's sort of that's the answer. That was the final shot. Yeah, let's have a look at it. So guys, that's it. That's my 1 hour photo challenge over. This morning I had a simple choice. I could decide to stop in bed, tinker around the house, you know, or grab my camera bag and come out for an hour and take some photos. The forecast was a bit meh, but you know, it was perfect for woodland. And you know, I've got a handful of shots, and I think, maybe, fingers crossed, I've got one that I really like. But you know, all I'm trying to say, don't think that an hour is not long enough to take photos. Just get your camera, just go out, you know, just go local, go to the local park, just go wherever. You know, even if you've got an hour and you're just going in your garden or even around the house, you know, you'll find something to do. And it's all part of the fun. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been refreshing for me to do something that isn't like a tutorial or talk about camera gear or that sort of stuff. And I'd love to know what you guys think about it. You know, do you prefer it when I'm sort of doing these sort of walking around, talking rubbish to the camera and sort of taking some shots? Do you prefer that sort of thing, or do you prefer tutorials? You know, at the end of the day, I want to record things that people actually enjoy. So, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you could let me know. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, if you want to subscribe, nobody's forcing you. And one last thing I'd like to mention is that the Learn Digital Photography course is still available for free online on my website at www.jasonfriendphotography.com. Totally free. It will teach you the basics, it will teach you about composition, teach you about your camera settings. And I think I've learned something from it, so I think everybody will get something from it. Anyway guys, as I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in another video which will be from the glorious north. I can't wait. See you then.